All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So I got my first coat. I got my first batch of clear made up, and I tinted it just a little bit with a little bit of black. So we're gonna go in here and see what we got going on. Let me give me a swallow. Let me wet my whistle. It's go time. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Listen. Go time. Let me let you live with me for a second. Y'all stay right there. Hang tight. Smoke them if you got them. Got a little bit of overspray on my camera. So let's get that off right quick. That better. Let's do the back side. All right. Let's go check it out. That's 3 coats of black. That's 3 coats of black. Straight black. We ain't really worried about the headboard. Alright, so we're going to raise this door up just a little bit. We'll open this door up just a little bit. Because I'm about to spray some clear, and I need a little bit more air. Damn it, boy. Damn it, Junior. Boy, look at that black. Boy, oh boy. That's just base coat. That's just base. I hope I can get the clear on. I hope I can get the clear on. Boy. Huh? That's got 3 coats of black. Boy. Huh? Talk dirty to me. Damn it, boy. Man, if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. I'd hire somebody just to follow me around in here with a damn camera. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're going to do. Get my hose out of the way. All right. So this is the plan. Tell us the plan. The plan is I'm going to rotate this son of a gun. I don't know what happened. All right, so this is the plan. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to clear the bottom. I'm going to clear the bed, floor. Then I'm going to rotate it. And then we're going to let it flash off. And then I'm going to clear the sides. Probably gonna put 2 or 3 coats of clear on the bottom, 2 to 3 coats of clear on. I'll probably put 2 coats on the bottom, and then 3 coats in the bed because it's gonna be in the sunshine. So we'll do 2 coats on the bottom, 3 coats in the bed, and 5 on the side. Right? So my first coat. We're going to do the bottom first and this. And then I'll go mix more clear. And then I'll do the sides. So as long as I stay off my edges a little bit, I can burn it in wet on wet. I'm using 90-degree reducer and it is 70 degrees. So I got plenty of flash time. But that right there, boys and girls, It's all over but the crying. All right, so let's just flip this thing. Let's flip it. Let's go one more. Nah, right there. We're gonna leave it right there. We're gonna leave it right here so I can get up in here, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm gonna set the camera right here, right there, right there, boys and girls. shiny. Nice and shiny. All right, now we're gonna go in here and mix up some more clear. Boy, look at that base coat. That base coat's slick, boy. That's slick. All right, look at that base coat. Huh? Look at that base coat. All right. Let's go in here and mix up some shiny for the sides. Mix up some shiny for the sides. Oh yeah, I'm sweating. I mean, the booth is 70 degrees and I'm sweating like a daggone whore in church. Woo. Yeah, Wait a minute. All right, so let me mix up some clear. I'm gonna mix up that what we're about to mix up right there. That's what we're about to mix up. Talk dirty to me. Y'all dress like y'all from Ohio in January don't help. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, boys and girls. So wait a minute. Alright. Let's mix up some more clear. Sweet Lord of Jesus, I hope I got enough hardener. Sweet Lord of Jesus, I hope I got enough hardener. Lord have mercy. If I don't have enough hardener, I am going to be upset like a son of a gun. Wait a minute. We're just gonna have to do the best we can. We get as many coats of clear on it we can get on it. And we're gonna go from there. If I have to, we'll have to block it and re-clear it. I hope not. Boy, look how clear that is. Boy, look how clear that clear is. Wait a minute. Lord, please let me have enough clear. Yeah, we're putting clear down now, Elko. Yeah, look how clear that clear is. Please hope we just don't run out. All right, so I'm going to put one coat of clear on, and then I'm going to have to end this video. And the reason why is because I'm going to have to wait 30 minutes. I'm going to have to wait 30 minutes before my second coat. And the reason why is because I'm using 90 reducer. I'm using high temp hardener, and it is 72 degrees in the booth. So, with that being said, you guys are only going to get to see one coat of clear being put on, and then water it down and send it. Hey, TJ, hey, look. There's some truth to that. Over reducing it, there is some truth to that, my guy. There is some truth. There is some truth to that. There is some truth to that. So what I'm going to do is, it's 5 o'clock now. If I get this first coat of clear on, then I'll have to wait probably 6 o'clock before I can put the next coat on. And then I'm going to have to wait till like 6:40 to put the second coat. Oh, shit. I should have waited till tomorrow. Well, we committed now. We done put the hardener in it. We don't do it. Don't do it. So we got to do it now. Ain't no turning back now. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no turning back. So if I put the first coat down, wait 30 minutes, 45 minutes, put the next coat on. I'll just keep going until I run out. I gotta piss, y'all hang on. All right, I'm back. I'm back like they said, Clay. Woo! All right, let me live with you. All right, boys and girls. We're gonna go in here and put the first coat on. Then I'll end this live. Then I'll put the second coat, third coat, fourth coat, fifth coat. I'll keep going until I run out of clear. All right, boys and girls. Here we go. Like a fucking gecko, man. Now what I tell y'all a while ago, once you're done, you're done. Don't walk back around. We'll stay downwind from it. All right, let me get in here. So it's 5:20. So I was 10 minutes early. I said 5:30. So I was I was 10 minutes fast. I said 5:30 I'd be done. That's the cleanest thing. Hey, I try, Woody. I try. Hey, don't salute me yet. Don't salute me yet. I got 4 more coats to do. Look at this. Look. Sun gun slam full of water. All right. I'm spraying. If square body, I'm gonna blow you away when I tell you. I am spraying at 42. I'm spraying at 42 psi at the gun, full trigger. So my gun, my regulator's already set up at the wall. So when I pull the trigger, let me use this little gun right here. So when I pull the trigger, yeah, 42. So when I pull the trigger, it's 42 psi at full throttle, full tilt, and full throttle. Now you see me adjust it just a little bit here and there, whatever. I don't have no pressure lag between point A and point B. I tell you how much reserve I have. My power went out one time, and I'd already put 2 coats of clear on a car. The power went out. I mixed up clear and put another coat of clear on it before I run out of air. So I spray it 38 to 42 psi. This Vibrance clear is thick as shit, and I'm using that Iwata 1.2 high definition Supernova, and it likes a lot of air. So around 42 psi at full pull is where I'm at. At full pull, like full pull. That's the cleanest bag. Well, I appreciate it. That's just the first coat of clear. So we got 4 more to go, and it's 5:20. So let me catch up on these comments. And hey, Goats in the Boots in the house again with a super chat. I missed that. I appreciate that. That's what's up. JG doing that clear work. I appreciate that, Metal. I think that's it. There's a watered down comment. Yeah, Goats in the Boot, man. They came the other day, man, and give me a super chat. So, man, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that. That was I took that super chat and I went and got me a Celsius. Better than Timberlands. Better than Timberlands. What's better than Timberlands? Did I miss something? Oh, Goats in the Boots, Timberland. I get it. Yeah, I'm less. I appreciate that, Metal. Yeah, I'm less than 200 from 4,000. So I'm hoping to hit 4,000. Let's see. Come spray my hardwood floors. Hey, I drank those too. Yeah, look. Hey, so here's the deal. Here's the deal at the gas station or the service station, quick check, whatever you want to call it. The refuel station, whatever you want to call it. They got this thing. You buy 2, you get 1 free. Do you really get anything free? No. But it's buy 2, get 1 free, or buy 2, get 1 free, and you get 20 cents off the gallon. So let me tell you the trick. If you go in and buy the drinks, but don't get the fuel, and use your rewards number, you'll get 20 cents. Then go out to the pump and ring up your gas at the pump. Then put in your code and you'll get 20 cents. If you buy the drinks and the fuel at the same time, you won't get the 20 cents until on the next purchase. Gas and Boots said that's going on my tax return. Hey, that's okay. Hey, it's all good. Uncle Sam needs his cut too. Yeah, it's good. So, Goats in the Boots, you in the U.S.? Thick as black. Oh yeah. Metal art. Yeah, this right here. Yeah, that is thick, boy. Thick. It's like them girls at Elko like. Thick and oily. Oregon. Oh, so you're on the West Coast. So it is 5:30, 4:30, 3:30, 2:30. No. Yeah. What is that? 2 hour difference or 3 hours? Thick like cornbread. Thick like cornbread. Thick like cornbread. Oh, it's thick. Here's some with no reducer and no hardener in it. Look. It's thick. Look. This don't have no reducer or no hardener in it. Look. That shit thick, boy. Thick. 1425. 225. So 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. So you 3 hours difference. I love spraying nights. Oh yeah, man. You gotta. I was gonna use now this Exodus 1.5 OP. This gun right here from Luma is a very good gun, right? Very good gun. It's slow. So if you grew up on Awadas and Sadas and then drop down to the Luma gun, I spray fast. If you didn't know that, when I spray, man, I'm moving, right? So that Awada or that Luma Exodus gun is a great gun. And my discount code is Jeremy7. I did that 68 GTO with it right out the box. Got them right out the box, went straight in the booth and painted and cleared a $50,000 car, just like that. And I got pictures on my thing. It was slicker than a minnow. Right? So it doesn't matter. I mean, I could go in there with a Harbor Freight gun and do the exact same thing. You know, you just got to know you just got to know how to manipulate them to get them what you want to do. What's up, Tulu? Phew, boy, it's hot in here. It's hot up in here. All right, look, here is a clear pocket. So here's a clear pocket that's been laying up here, drying, and you see it, this cracked all the pieces. This is cheap. Well, it's not cheap. This is this is shop blind clear. I did some pieces for a guy, and he didn't want to spend a lot of money, so I used shop blind clear. It's a good clear. It's a European clear. 6700. It's a good clear, high solid clear. Mixes 2 to 1. 6700 is regular clear. 6800 is speed clear. So a lot of shops around here that does collision work, that's what they use. It's not cheap and it's not expensive, but there's one of them hockey putts. Now, if I was to hit it, it would break. But can you clear single stage? Yes, sir. You can clear single stage. Can you clear single stage? I got a truck that was painted before me in single stage about 10. Yep, you sure can. 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 Can you square? Can you square wet sand good and go? Oh, whoa. Yeah. I see that. Yeah. So clean it really good. Clean it really good with like Simple Green. Something that don't have no detergent in it, like Simple Green. Clean it really good. Let it dry. Like Metal Art says, block it out. As long as you don't cut, as long as you don't hit bare bones, I would probably cut it with 1,000, maybe 1,200, and then I'd re-clear it. Yeah. That's a good point. Make sure it ain't lacquer. If it's lacquer, no, you can't do it. No, you can't. If it's your thing, yes. If it's lacquer, no. And how do you know? Okay, then how do you know it's lacquer paint? You got thermoset and thermoplastic, right? I did an article on that a while back on this YouTube channel. The difference between thermoset and thermoplastic. If you take a rag and put it in thinner and go to a spot on that truck and rub it somewhere down below where you can't see it, and you rub it and the rag turns the color of the single stage, you can't do it. Yep, you can't do it. You can't do it. Now you can repaint it with lacquer back over itself. If it's lacquer, you can re-lacquer over it. But I'm gonna tell you a trick. I wonder if metal art knows this trick. If you want the deepest, darkest paint job you'll ever see in a in a solid color, no metallics, no pearls, no metallics, no pearls, no flakes, no nothing. Get you some single stage, right? Get you some single stage. All right. So when you get the single stage, whatever the single stage hardener is, let's say, all right, look here. So this is Delfleet, right? So you got Delfleet single stage hardener, right? So get you some Delfleet clear that takes the same hardener, or BSF, or PPG, or Sherwin-Williams, whatever. Get you some single stage, like single stage black, single stage red, single stage whatever, a dark color, right? Whatever the hardener is that you put in the single stage, get a gallon of clear too that uses the same hardener. Now, I'm going to tell you what you can do. You go in there, you mix up your clear, or you mix up your you mix up your single stage, right? Let's say it mixes 2 to 1 to 1. Okay, I'm just throwing numbers out here. I don't know. So you mix up your single stage 2 to 1 to 1. Mix up your clear, whatever it mixes, 3 to 1 to 1, 2 to 1 to 1, 4 to 1, whatever it mixes. Mix up your clear. So you got your single stage over here, and you got your clear over here, right? Then this is what you do, right? You go in there and you put your first coat of single stage down, right? First coat, just straight color, right? Then come back with your second coat of color. Do 75% color and 25% clear. So fill the cup up 75%, and then fill the rest of it up 25% in clear. Go in there and put your second coat of color on. Let that flash off. Come back, fill up your cup again, and go 50% color, 50% clear. Go in there and put another coat on there. Let that flash off. Come back and do 25% color, 75% clear. Go in there and clear that, and go ahead in there and do that again. Right? Then when you get done with that, come back and do 100% clear over top of that, and put you like 1 or 2 coats over it, right? So you don't have no color in the tint, right? Once you get that done, you let that son of a gun dry out, cure out, come back and cut it with like 1,000, and let that son of a gun. Is that too much? Oh, it ain't too much. Hell no. I put 8 coats of clear on something. What you talking about? Hell no, that ain't enough. Hell no. You let that flash off completely. When it's completely dry, cut it open with like 1,000 grit. Let that son of a gun gas off for like 2 weeks. You come back and you wet sand that son of a gun from 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and then you polish that. Woody Woods, right? That son of a gun will look like it's that deep. You could take a 4-foot rod, 4-foot ruler, wooden ruler, and stick that son of a gun on the hood of that thing, and you can read every number all the way up that son of a gun. I promise you. That thing will look like it's that deep. You'll be like, it looked like the damn abyss. Okay, I'll bring you the truck. You better bring some paper. You better bring a bag of paper. You better bring some paper. Yeah. If you want the deepest paint job ever with a solid single stage, that'll do it. You know what? I need to. You know what? You're the third person that's asked me that. You're the third person that's asked me that. Maybe I need to look into that. Maybe I need to look into that. So, hey, I take EBT, credit card, debit card, ACA transfer. I can take PayPal, cash. Can't do no more trading. Can't do no more swap. Can't do no more bartering. My wife done told me no more bartering. No more bartering. Bartering don't pay the bills. So I can take EBT, PayPal, ACA transfer, debit card, credit card, certified check, and cash. Cash is king. Cash is king. So indeed. That trade. Oh yeah, square body, because somebody always gets in that trading. Always somebody, and usually it's me. It's usually me. No more trading. No more trading. Yeah, we'll trade $100 bills from your hand to my hand. So, no, I won't trade for chickens. Hey, did y'all know that there is a colony? Did y'all know there's a colony of wild chickens under the bridge in California? That's been there for 50 years. Did y'all know that? Now you know. Now you know. There's a colony of damn wild chickens under the bridge in California. Been there for 50 years. If you didn't know, now you know. And why do I know that? Because I read too effing much. Too much. Sounds like that guy. Yeah, bro, chickens run wild. Sounds like what guy? Sounds like what guy? Sounds about right. Yeah. Wild chickens. Wild chickens. Yep. And you know, we didn't discover Antarctica until like the 1800s on YouTube. He has. Oh, you talking about my buddy? You talking about Justin? So. You talking about Justin? He's my buddy. You talking about Justin? Yeah. Justin's my buddy. Sounds like me. You want to find out stuff you never want to know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Justin, he just retired from the Army. Justin just finally. Hey, did you know he also owns, damn, what's the name of that drink? He's 25 or 30%. He owns a energy drink company, like 30% of it, and I cannot remember the name of it. They're fixing to do Pink's. USA versus Canada. It's him and 3 other guys from Florida. They're building this car. Now he says that he don't know shit about cars. They just buying parts and putting them together. They put the rear end in it the other day, but it's USA versus Canada. And they're doing that on Pinks. They're bringing that back. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Yeah, he just retired from the Army. He's a mess. He's a mess. He is making a friggin' fortune on going. Did you know? Did you know? And do you know he says that it is so hard. He said possibly he's been in the Army for 20 some years, so it's possibly he lived there. He said it's so hard to come up with stuff. Like, did you know? Now you know. Now you know. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Let me peek through the window. Let me peek through the window and let me see what it looks like. Let me peek through the window. Woo, it ain't run off on the floor. That's a good thing. Don't go back in there until it's time to go. All right, so I got to get in the kitchen and make sandwiches. What kind of, hold on a second. What kind of sandwich? What kind of sandwich you making? Let's look through the window. That window dirty as hell. Let's be around the corner. We see you, girl. cheese. Is it going to be hot ham and cheese? Is it going to be regular hot ham? Is it going to be regular cheese, ham and cheese? Is it going to be toasted ham and cheese? Is it going to have a slice of onion on it? Is it going to have mustard on it? Is it going to have Duke mayonnaise on it? Hey, let me tell you something else. Let me tell y'all something right quick before we go, before everybody goes. Let me tell you something. Did you know there's a daggone dude on YouTube? There's a guy on YouTube right now. He shut the internet down. He took Hellman's mayonnaise and he's eating them on saltine crackers. And it just went crazy, right? And then somebody told him he needs to try Duke's mayonnaise. Toasted in it. Now we're talking. I used to live in get that Carolina Pride round steak. Yeah. So he put Hellman's mayonnaise on a white saltine cracker and was eating it and shut the internet down. And he's like, this is the best thing, blah, blah, blah. And somebody sent him Duke's mayonnaise and said, that's Hellman's is damn salad dressing. Duke's mayonnaise is with that southern twang. But did you know this? Oh, you got me thinking about Justin. Did you know that you couldn't get Duke's mayonnaise nowhere until like the late 2000s, like west of the Mississippi, because it's made in Virginia. We went to, in like 94, 95, I went to Detroit to the Motorama. We had a race indoors, ATVs. And we was at a grocery store and was looking for mayonnaise. And I was walking around. And this girl come by and I said, hey, where's your mayonnaise and stuff at? She said, it's over there on aisle such and such. We go over there and look, and she said, you find it? I said, no, I'm looking for Duke's mayonnaise. And she looked at me and she said, you're looking for what? Looking for Duke's mayonnaise. And I said, yeah. She's like, the basketball team has got mayonnaise? And I was like, what? She's like, she said, are you blind? And this is before I had a Nokia phone, so it ain't like you can look it up on the internet. I said, no, Duke's mayonnaise. Not the damn basketball team, Duke's mayonnaise. And she's like, are you lying? I was like, no, I'm not lying. And then Manly Jones, one of my buddies, he's from Raleigh. We met him the next day, and he's got all kinds of cooking shit in his damn trailer, right? And we was cooking, and we had to go back to that grocery store, and he had a small thing of Duke's mayonnaise. And I went in there, and that girl was working, and I said, hey, look, right here it is. And she said, are you serious right now? I said, yeah, Duke's mayonnaise, and it's made like in Virginia or something. And she's like, so the basketball team's got mayonnaise. I said, no, it's a southern thing. And she's like, really? I said, yeah. But anyway, back to this guy. He did a live eating Hellman's mayonnaise on saltine crackers. And then he started eating Duke's mayonnaise on saltine crackers. And he's like, man, I think I'm going to change. So I did see that. TJ, eating mustard on watermelon. Hey, JJ, I got a question. Air dryer good? Yes. Any kind of dryer system or cascade system is good for, water trap system is good for any kind of compressor. I used to live in Northeast Maryland, Cecil County. Okay, Sting. Get you some Carolina Pride steak. Also can't get base seasoning anymore. Base seasoning, we got that here. Butters on Oreos is delicious. Lord have mercy. Butter on Oreos. Hey, man, peanut butter and jelly and a glass of cold milk or buttermilk, I'm good. I'm a sandwich kind of guy. But, I mean, I'll eat the hell out of some sandwiches. So, damn, there's something else I was going to tell you. Let me see. Let me go. Let's see. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, big old tall glass of cold, and I mean cold milk or cold buttermilk. Yeah, man, sign me up. I think most southern goodies we can only order online, or at a minimum they're just not sold from. Oh, I guarantee you. Hey, and here's something else. Coors Light was not sold east of the Mississippi. I don't know when it was started being sold west of the. I don't know when Coors Light was starting to be sold. I think the late 90s or somewhere around in there, the late 80s or the early 90s, when Coors Light was sold east of the Mississippi. My dad and my uncles used to drive this. They used to drive trucks. They used to do long haul trucks, and they would go and pick up a load of oranges in Florida and then take them to Seattle to pick up apples. And then when they pick up apples, somewhere between point A and point B, they would stop and fill the head of the trailer up with Coors Light. And they'd bring it all the way back in the refrigerator trailer, and they would come all the way back to where we live at. Now, I was a kid. I was small. They would unload all the Coors Light in the beer joint. And Danny Stutz used to own the beer joint. They would unload all the Coors Light in the beer joint, but they wouldn't sell the Coors Light to the people. They would load it all the way up. They'd load it up into the fruit truck that they had at the produce stand that they hauled fruit in long distance, a refrigerator truck. They would take it to Rockingham Racetrack in the drag strip, and they would sell Coors Light out of the back of that son gun for 75 cents a damn can. Now, this was like in the mid 80s, and they used to make a damn killing with that shit. Hot dog weenie with a fork over a stove. Hey, that'd work too. Glad Cut ain't in here to cap them. Hey, sauerkraut and weenies. Yeah, sauerkraut and weenies and all that stuff, man. All right, boys and girls, I've been on here 73 minutes. We've been kicking a little bit. I appreciate everybody tapping in. I've been on there 73 minutes. It's 5:46. I'm going to clean my paint gun. I'm going to clean my gun out. I'm going to mix me up some more clear, and probably about 6:15. I'm not going to go live again clearing. I got to stay on track and get this thing done, and then I'll go from there. So I appreciate every single one of you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and remember what I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sleep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, loose and drag. Peace, up, and chicken grease. I'm out. Let go.